So 5 hidden Roku features you need to know. The first one is fantastic when you're watching lots of different streaming content where sometimes the person says something but you can't hear exactly what they were saying. Well, the Roku has a great built-in instant replay feature. As soon as you press this button on your remote control, it'll automatically go back 10 seconds. But what if you still can't hear exactly what the person was saying? Maybe it was an orc or some other mythical creature who wasn't speaking clearly. What can you do? Well, you can also enable a hidden feature where when you next press the instant replay button, it will automatically turn on the subtitles or captions for you. And this way you can read exactly what the person was saying and hopefully understand what they meant. So if I do that on my device, we can see now if I just press play, there's some normal conversation happening. Let's say I didn't understand what the guy said. Let's now press instant replay. So ready, steady, go. It rewinds 10 seconds and it's now enabled those captions so I can read exactly what the person was saying. Fantastic feature. Now to turn this on, if you go home, let's go down into settings, go over to accessibility, and we can see for subtitle mode, we can see we have the option that subtitles are only on for replay. So again, when you press that instant replay button, it will then automatically enable your subtitles. So definitely a great feature. Let's back out of that. The next tip we have is the ability to turn off bandwidth saver. Now, the way this works is if it detects that you haven't pressed a button on your remote control for 4 hours, it will then prompt you asking, are you still using your device? And if you don't answer the prompt, it will then stop your application streaming or stop whatever was happening on your device, which again can be a great feature if you're trying to limit or save your bandwidth. Now on the flip side, if you do want to watch 7 hours of a program or a show and you don't want to be interrupted, you can of course turn this option off. If I navigate down into the settings, let's go over to network, and here we can see the option for bandwidth saver. So I want to turn mine off, which basically means that I can stream my movies or different applications for as long as I want, and my device will never prompt me asking, are you still watching something? So that's now disabled. Let's back out of that. The next cool tip is using your phone or even a watch to fully control your Roku device. Here we can see on my iPhone, I've installed the Roku application. Looks like this. I've already made a connection to my device. I can now click on remote control. Now you can see I've got fully working remote control. As I press the right button, you can see in the background, I'm now navigating through my device. I can always use my voice and say, open Roku channel. Give that a second, and in the background that then launches the application for me. So I have complete control of my Roku device just by using my voice. Now, of course, if I need to type something in, you do have access to a full keyboard here, and you can get the Roku application both for your iOS devices as well as your Android. I can back out of that. I can press home, and I can pretty much control anything. I can also see my applications installed. I can continue watching all of that from my phone. That's working great. And you can even take this to the next level. If you do actually have an iWatch, as I've got here, I can also start the Roku app on my watch. There we see a mini remote control. So I can press right again. So the ones that really want to take it to the next level, you can also control your Roku device directly from your watch. That's working great. The next tip we can do is to rearrange your home screen. So here we can see all of my installed applications or installed channels. But let's say, for example, I don't regularly use this application over here. How can I move this out of the way or potentially uninstall it? Well, on the Roku, we have this asterisk button, which is like your context key. If I press that, that now brings up a menu where I have different options to move the application. I can move it to the top. I can also check for app updates. So maybe if an application isn't performing properly, or maybe if it's crashing, it is always worthwhile checking to see if there's an app update available. Now, for example, in this demonstration, I'm going to click on move. And I can now use the directional pad and move this application out of the way. And let's press the select button here. And let's say, for example, I do regularly use Tubi TV. Again, I can press the asterisk key on that. And I can now select move app. Let's now move this to the top. So you end up having all of your regularly used applications or the applications you want to use more frequently. You can move them to the top and move the other extra stuff out of the way. And of course, you do have the option to also uninstall applications. So let's say I'm not using this application here. Again, I can press the asterisk key. And let's now select the option remove app. And I should very quickly remove the application from my device, freeing up some space, but also clearing some of the clutter on my home screen. And to be fair, comparing this to the Amazon devices, I do find the home screen just a lot more cleaner, a lot more easy to navigate, because we don't have those big, large sponsored adverts at the top, or none of those sponsored or promoted applications. So in that way, it does look a lot cleaner in my opinion. And the last tip is a quick secret code on how you can restart your device. Maybe your device is underperforming, or maybe you're noticing some buffering issues in your streaming applications. Like with most things, a quick device restart is the best and fastest way to quickly refresh your device and hopefully resolve those issues. Now, to enter in the secret code, get your remote control. You're going to press the home button 5 times, then press up, then double rewind and double forward. So let's see if that works first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, rewind, rewind, forward, forward. You can see my device is now frozen. There you go, guys. So exactly that was the keystroke there. Home button 5 times, press up, then press rewind twice, press forward twice, and your device will then quickly restart, allowing you to once again fully enjoy your Roku device. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Many thanks for watching. Do leave me a comment below if you knew any of those secret tips, or if you got some better tips for this device, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.